Gas. Ayy, I'm the type of bitch that'll damage that. Ayy, ayy, fuck it. Barely got an ass, but it wobble when you touch it. Ayy.
What's poppin'? How you doing? How you been? Cause I just wanted to know. So, welcome back to my channel, guys. What's up, princesses and princes? But if you're a girl, then of course princesses. If you're a boy, of course princess. This video, disclaimer, will only be, basically only be for girls. No discrimination, no nothing, but this is only for girls, and I'll go into more of that later. But let me say this. This is not to shame anybody of how you smell, how you look, how you da-da-da-da-da. This is just some tips and tricks for so-and-so, for whoever, for whatever you need. I have experienced all of these things, and I have searched some stuff up, got clarification on what you need to do. But you may not know what I'm talking about, but from the title, you probably know. So before I get into this video, just make sure you subscribe and like and comment what you would like to see. Give this a big fat thumbs up to help me out, because I'm getting started with a brand new schedule and a brand new mindset to get my YouTube channel started. I want to say thank you so much for the subscribers that are already here and the subscribers that are going to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I love you. So today I'm going to be starting a brand new setting and mindset for a YouTube channel. This is my new background. This is a new room. Like, this room is all mine for YouTube. So I'm just going to be in here all the time. My backgrounds may change. My backgrounds may not change. But I just want to say, if you love this background, then thank you, and give this a thumbs up. But if you do not, I am so sorry, but I would definitely look into getting more money from like parents and supporters and things like that to make my YouTube channel grow. I just want to say thank you so much, and the camera quality may not be the best, but it's definitely worth it for the things that I have to work with. So I just want to say thank you. Okay, so into the video. Okay, anyway, into the video. Okay, so this video is basically, this video is basically going to be tips and tricks for girl hygiene. So if you're a girl, you already know there's stenches and there's pimples, bumps, and itches and oozes and a lot of liquids and things like that of that nature that you really just don't know how to protect and to keep in an orderly fashion, to keep it to the point where you can stand it. Now, I'm sorry if you feel like very uncomfortable listening to this, but you can always click off the video. But for the people that do want to know, I have experienced all of this, and I can just say from my opinion and perspective, this helped a lot of people. With my cousins, my little cousins, they came to me and asked me questions, and I gave them advice, and it really helped them, and it helped some of my friends too. So hopefully I can help you. So the first thing I want to talk about is periods. When I started mine in like maybe the end of 4th grade or maybe the end of 5th grade, somewhere around that line. When I first got my period, I was at my grandma's house, and I didn't expect nothing of it, because if your parents already talked to you about your period, well, basically the ladies in your family talk to you about your period, then you should already know what to do and how to handle it. When you first get your period, do not panic. I promise you, it's not like you're internally bleeding or you're gonna die. I swear it. Once you understand that you are on your period and you take that white for the first time down there, or you see it for the first time down there, just know you're okay. It's normal for every girl, lady, woman on earth. I'm sorry if the lighting may change. I'm right in front of the window. So. Anyway, what you want to do, let's say you're in school and you start your period. The basic thing to do is don't really tell anyone. That's kind of weird. Hey girl, I just started my period today. Oh my god, I'm so happy, or I'm so mad, or I'm so sad. Like, no, don't keep that to yourself. That's something personal that you want to keep under control. So when you start your period in school, the best thing to do is, if you're, wait, hold on, I'm gonna go into like bleeding out of your pants and just bleeding out. So if you're just bleeding out and it's in your underwear and stuff like that, do not panic. Just go into the restroom. If they don't let you go to the restroom, then you may tell the teacher, hey, my cycle came on, or talk to them about it. Like, say, hey, I need to go, it's an emergency. Once you go to the bathroom, take at least 4 rolls, maybe 5, depending on how much blood it is in your underwear. You want to keep rolling it, keep rolling it, keep rolling it, and you want to put it in like a pad form. If you don't know what a pad form is, I can explain it. I'm gonna take a piece of paper and ball it up, and I can show you what I mean. So let's say, I'm just gonna say this. This was my summer bucket list and stuff. Let's say this is the tissue. You want to keep rolling it over your fingers and stuff. I know this is kind of hard, but I can't get tissue. You want to roll it into something like this, or even smaller, like something like that. Put it in your underwear, and you want to keep this under and change it, because it's tissue. You want to change it about every 1.5 hours, because that will definitely leak through or definitely cause like wetness and stickiness down there. Another thing is, most people don't know that period blood, like, they just think it's a liquid that comes out and may just run down your leg. No. If period blood sits on your thighs or something, like it happens to everyone, every lady, if it sits on your thighs or your legs for a long time, it gets really sticky. So what I would recommend is you taking like some wipes or something to school, or just like some little wet wipes or something, just to wipe it off and make it not sticky. Because if you feel sticky, you're gonna feel disgusting, and you're gonna get anxiety, and that's what happened to me. So from my personal preference, just make sure that you're all clean and non-sticky. If it starts bleeding through your pants, what you want to do is don't just walk out the classroom. Of course, like, if you have a jacket on or something, like, put the jacket over you where they cannot see the red spot, and you want to talk to the teacher and go to the nurse. Where the nurse is, they'll probably call your parents, and if they don't, they'll just give you another pair of pants. But most likely they're going to call your parents, and probably you're going to get picked up, and you're going to get talking to and stuff like that. But definitely they're going to give you another pair of pants. If you can't fit them, then you're just going to have to go home. Like, you have to. But if you have a pair of pants that fit you, and your parents want you to stay at school, then you can stay at school. But what was I talking about? Okay, so if you don't have a jacket or anything, and of course you don't want to use anybody else's jacket, because you don't want your blood on their jacket. So when you have a stain and you don't have a jacket, then what you want to do is you want to just sit down. Do not open your legs, do not open anything, because period blood is always going to have a smell. There's no one in this world, no lady, no woman, no girl, that has period blood that smells like flowers and rainbows and all this pink perfume and Victoria's Secret. No, sweetie, no. No, it does not smell good. It smells like, it can smell okay, like you won't like be like, okay, like it won't smell like fish, but some people do smell like fish. Some people just smell like stank. But no matter what, do not open your legs, because they're either going to smell something or see something. So you want to keep your legs closed, and you want to slightly raise your hand. Can you please come here? And if they do not want to come here, if they're one of those teachers that just be like, no, just get up and tell me, say never mind. And if they want to do it, just look like, this is what I did. Because I know, not me, but my cousin did. Because when she was in class, she told me the story. She just did like that. Her teacher didn't want to come to her. So she was like, and she just kept looking down until her teacher was like, oh, okay. So then she told everybody to go line up in the hallway or take a bathroom break, and then her teacher escorted her to the nurse. So that way she can block her back so nobody could see the blood. So what I recommend doing is just like a little slight point down, like a little slight point down and nod and say, or if you don't want to do that and people are looking at you, just be like, something like that. If that doesn't work, then eventually I feel like you should tell one of your closest friends in that class, or you should definitely call someone from your phone. Like, don't even ask for permission, because at that point I feel like that teacher would probably start being rude and disrespectful. So I feel like I would have just called my parents and be like, come pick me up, because this teacher really finna get on my nerves. So that's my perspective. Another little period talk. Oh, one more thing. If you're on your period, I don't suggest you use tampons, because tampons, the string gets stuck. You can get sick from that. You can get infections from that, blood clots, and much, much more. They're just very complicated. And even if you don't like the feeling of a pad, it feels like a diaper. At least you don't have something inside of you that is yeah, just think about it before you use it. But if you feel like that's your personal opinion to use one, then go ahead. But I wouldn't necessarily say or think of using one. Another thing, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, my hair is like hot. Okay, so let's go into down there, smelling good and hygiene. Let's say smelling good. We'll start with smelling good. Now, I do take showers and baths. I take both. But my dad used to tell me when, like, I was a little smaller, he used to say that a girl is never clean if they just take a shower. Like, they'll be clean, but they're never, like, really clean if they take a shower. And I believed it a little. But I feel like you get more spots and you get more dirt and you get more grime and germs and stuff off of you when you take, I'm sorry if I do this, my nails are just, you get more grime and dirt off of you when you take baths. So when I take a bath, I start off with a sugar scrub. And I get my sugar scrubs. I'll do a video on all my personal bath items and shower items and face care items, but not in this video because I have a lot. So like I was saying, with the scrubs, I take the sugar scrub and I apply it to my arms, down there, armpits, and my legs to make my body parts very like smooth and soft and make me feel like I am a baby's butt. But yeah, you just want to make sure you're very smooth and soft so that way, like if you're going out and like, let's say, I know some of you do not shave, okay? Let's say you don't shave that day, but you use a sugar scrub. That will make your skin look so much softer and smoother to a person. So that way it'd be like, oh, she didn't shave, but she looks very smooth and soft. And it may even look like you shaved, but you know you didn't. So to that person, it looks like you shaved, but to you, you know you didn't, but that sugar scrub helps you out. So definitely get you a smell good sugar scrub, because I know 100% for people like me, when I do not put that Nair or whatever I use or whatever I need to use on, silky smooth. And usually I just do my armpits, but so also when I bathe, I use a lot of cocoa butter based items. When you use cocoa butter, it definitely gets into your skin more and makes you more moisturized. It can definitely make your skin glow a little bit. It can also like get rid of like bumps. A lot of when you have like, I know you like only have like really acne on your face, but when you get like bumps, that's not like eczema or something. It really gets rid of bumps because I have a whole bunch of bumps on the back of my arms. Ooh, ashy. But when you get a whole bunch of bumps on the back of your arms, cocoa butter really helps that. Another thing is I use coconut oil. Coconut oil after you get out the bathtub or the shower, you can use it for both. It really helps sink in and you will like not be ashy for like about 2.5 days straight. Like I remember I put on some coconut oil the other day. I have not put a lotion on since that day. And baby, I'm still not ashy. Like right now, I'm still not ashy. Like I am kind of oily. So like I'm a slight bit dry, but I'm not ashy. So I definitely recommend using coconut oil because every time you get out the bath or the shower, I know you be like, oh my god, I'm tired, or oh my god, I gotta do this, oh my god, I gotta do that. And it's like I do not feel like putting lotion on. I just spray a little perfume on. I put a little oil on, like a little lotion, a little whatever. But I'm not gonna put it all on my body because I don't have time. When you be rushing, girl, it'd be the worst. So what you need to do is get you some coconut oil, and it'll definitely last for a very long time because I know when you get cold and stuff, that ash gets to appear. It's like when you put alcohol on you. As soon as you put the alcohol on you, it dries up and you get ashy. As soon as you get into a cold room, that lotion dries up and you get ashy. So that coconut oil will not dry up and you won't get ashy. So yeah, another thing is, when you are taking showers, make sure to scrub with that rag or with that little loofah or whatever. When I mean scrub, I mean like that. Like don't just like lather you with the soap. Like no, scrub your skin with the soap. Because what I notice about showers is when you get out the bathtub, when you get out the shower, you still kind of smell. Like you may smell a little bit more must than when you take a bath. So what you need to do is scrub that must off, you know, scrub. When you're in a bathtub, don't just get in the bathtub and start bathing. No, you ran all that water for a reason. You have to soak in the bathtub. Get all that dirt soaked off of you. Don't just sit there and think that, oh, I'm clean now because I just bathed once or twice in hot water. No. Sit there for about 5 minutes, close your eyes, listen to music about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, however long you think you need to soak and get that dirt off you. And then you want to bathe. I bathe 4 times after I soak, and I soak for about 10 minutes. So my average bath is about 30 minutes long. 30 to 40 minutes, depending on what music I listen to, because I be getting crunk. I'm sorry, it's like these 3 dogs. It's 3 dogs just wandering around in my neighborhood, and it's like, I'm scared because if they go in our backyard, it's a cat in our backyard, and she just had kittens, and so we're trying to protect them and feed them until we can find their owner, because they have collars, but they just don't have any contact number. They just have a collar that says their name, and it's like dogs out there, and I don't want to go out there because some dogs are really vicious, and I don't want them to go in our backyard and start attacking the kittens, especially the newborns. So it's like, I really don't want them to go back there. And then we don't have a gate yet, so. Whew. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? Yeah. Okay, so, I don't know what I was saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, but yeah, soak in there for a good 40, whatever minutes. Whew. Okay, to keep your whole body fresh and clean, I do use perfume. Okay, not gonna lie, I do use perfume. You wanna know what lasts longer than perfume? Body oils. The lighting just changed. Body oils. When you are using a body oil, you wanna apply it to your wrist, scrub, neck, and do like that. And then you wanna apply it to your waist. Okay? Wrist, neck, waist. Wrist, neck, waist. So what is that? WNW. Yeah, WNW. WNW. So remember, WNW. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that you have some tips and tricks. Oh, okay. So I know some people have their skincare routine every single night. Let me tell you, if you are not to be like racist, or because I know some people take it a wrong way. If you're like me, a little brown girl or a little dark skinned girl, if you're African American, let me say this. Don't do your skincare routine every single night. That's going to dry your skin out to the T. Like, I mean, like, your skin is going to be dry. You can't apply all of that skincare on your face. I do mine at least once or twice a week. Doing it more than once, studies have shown that people get more acne from doing that. All that alcohol and all that Neutrogena stuff and all that just wipes and all that, no. Sweetie, you don't have to do it. You see how clear my skin kind of is? Like, there's no bumps or pimples on my face. Like, I'm feeling around, like, no. Like, there's none on my forehead. There's, like, my face is, like, my skin is clear for right now. But it's because I don't do it every day. And my skin is not dry. Like, I put lotion and stuff on my face, too. And it's like, my skin is not dry. So I'm trying to really tell you guys, do not do your skincare routine more than like 3 times a week, because that is not it. I used to do that, and baby, when I tell you, I used to take pictures, and people used to get on me about them pimples and about them dry skin, about their dry skin. Let me tell you something, baby. I was tired of it, so I just touched it up. Look at some YouTube videos about it. It said only do it 2 times a week, maybe 1, maybe 0, because your skin is gonna be clear, like I said. But if you want to know about the skincare things and washes and all that I use, I will definitely do a video on it if you want it. And yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is basically all I really wanted to say, because a lot of you were asking me, like, on Instagram. A whole bunch of people were asking me, like, how do I always smell good? Because when I go to school, when I be telling you I pass the hallway, I make the whole hallway smell good. When I tell you, I do not play about stench. I almost said stench. Stink. I meant stench. I do not play about stench. Because when I tell you, I be so done with people who stink. Like, I be looking at them like they crazy. Like, I be like, how do you stink? But you have a shower, you have a home. You got accepted. Like, in the school I go to, you have to get accepted in. You can afford to come to a private school, but you can't afford some soap and some water. Did your mama not tell you how to? Never mind. I'm gonna leave that thought. Anyway, I just want to say, keep your body clean, because if you don't, somebody's gonna talk about you, and you're not gonna like it. And you're not, if you fight, you're not gonna always want to fight. I'm gonna tell you that now. You're not gonna always want to fight. No matter who you fight, you may win some, you're gonna lose some. In life, you're gonna lose at least one fight. It can be an argument fight, it can be a verbal fight, it can be a physical fight. You're not gonna win all of them. And don't feel bad, because I mean, like, we all have our flaws, but one flaw should not be stench. Like, if you're homeless, okay, I get it. Like, you're trying to get back on your feet, you may not bathe. But if you live in a house and you have a shower and your mama and your daddy pay the water bill, even if grandma do, if God do, you shouldn't smell like that. Okay. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, comment what you would like, and thank you so much for watching this video. And when I tell you stay clean, I mean stay clean. Bye, princesses and princesses who should be watching this video. Anyway, princesses, love you, and keep your crown on.